Hey yo, Beamer, someone's gonna have to intervene, man. I swear, it wasn't part of the plan. Nah, it really wasn't. You see, I was just a dancer. Mama was a gambler. The money helped a lot, bruh. I'm trying to get it like Cooley till no more hunger. Yeah, no more stumper. Hey, they say it's him again. Light skin and Mochene, always in the latest clothes. I'm a movie.
Mochene Kalina, Sabata, para la mashate, Hoshia Jona Jotli, Re Amer Aga. Yeah, man, so I'm just a rapper from the east, you know, the east side, Ekuruleni. Oh yeah, and I do music in Sepedi and English. I say a rapper, but really I don't believe that I'm a rapper. I'm an artist.
Front line trying to get the bigger piece over all my enemies. Double cheese on the burger, please. Then I go and hustle till my pockets on Kulubus. Kulubus, Banamud. The hater that it do, Banamud.
I started off as Dizzy Man Ape. Well, it was just when I was Dizzy Man Ape, I just wanted to become like, you know, a dope rapper. Like I just wanted to be the illest in the crew because I was in a crew that time, and I was the guy always trying to write songs in the crew. So I was really trying to do this thing on a serious level, like from the get-go. I was never trying to play with it, but this Dizzy Man Ape, I didn't have like an identity that I could call my own. You know what I'm saying? So I got tired of trying to drop songs and I'm still sounding like everyone else. So one day, in the middle of the night, there was a ritual. Yes, there was a ritual that I had to undertake to become Mochene. I'm joking. I just said long and hard. I thought about it. I was like, okay, if I'm really gonna do this music thing, I gotta have an identity, you know. So I did some self-introspection, looked at my family, went home in Limpopo, and luckily for me, everything that I saw translated into music. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some people, they go through things in life but they can't actually channel it or write a song from it. For me, when that happened that year, I was grateful that the music came out, like the creativity came out, because I can't say I sat down and said I'm about to write music and Sepedi and then it just came out. Like I didn't even go to school I didn't even do Sepedi in school, you know what I'm saying? So I shocked a lot of people even in my family, like, how do you do this with this language? Because it's just hard, you know. So how it happened for me, I was like, wow, I was blessed with something that I didn't really prepare myself for. I was just there, I was just a vessel. So yeah, that's when I became Mochene.
Forgive me, Father, na ke rola ke rata dilo tša maemo go fihlela nako tša bofelo ke tla dula ke le khufelo gale ke bina
Mochene, like I just told you, Kalina, le para la moshate, Hoshia Jona Kamoka, Joy. So, Mochene right now is a voice for a lot that was not told about Mabeli people, you know what I'm saying? We are only known for certain type of things, like even just the music. Everyone just thinks it's all about the wedding vibes, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I just wanted to tell it from a different angle, from my side, because now I love hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And I've already established myself in it as Dizzy Man Ape, knowing how to rap, you know what I'm saying? And now that I was creating an identity for myself, I was like, okay, no, I'll give Diego speak. So because now I was already used to the English, I kept that going as well. For the hip hop heads to say, no, I didn't just change up, you know, overnight. So Mochene now is songwriter, I believe, because now I feel like my songs are songs now. I don't just make rap tracks, you know. And I've also tried to write for other people as well, and also a pioneer of a sound, I could say. So I need more time to sit down and actually say what's the genius about what I've created, chant rap or chant music. But I feel like there's something that I've touched on, and it can actually become a movement.
Careful who you keep around you. Every Caesar has a Brutus, and every Jesus has a Judas. They all want to rise when you fall. They all got their
Chantrap it was like a project. We sat down, we were like, okay, because we did one track, which was Hoshi, né? And then we were like, what is this? You know? And we did that track and we were all shocked that it came out the way it did. Because I just explained to Bima, okay, kinyaka hore, ebeso. Because it starts going, get in a mova satene, roke feta mova safete ho, gehosh, awa, gehosh. So now, the fact that I wanted it to be exactly like that, I wanted the beat to to actually complement my flow. That already took us out of the hip hop culture, you know. So it wasn't gonna be like a head bumping type of beat. So that's what we created from the get go. We're like, okay, with this project, we're not gonna try create the typical hip hop that we've been trying to mimic this whole time. If we're going to find our own sound, then we're going to use the rhythms Jasupedi, we're going to use the chants Jasupedi, and then I'm gonna have to be correct with it. I'm not gonna just try be a gimmick on it. And then Bima now created beats that are going to complement how I rapped. So all the beats that Bima does for me basically are how I flow when we create the beat. You know what I'm saying? Hence, they're always unique. Every time someone hears a Hoshi track or they hear Robalako Hotza, they come here, they're like, yo, Pima, I want you to create that. But he's like, but no, this guy was rapping in a certain pattern. So that's why I created the beat in that pattern, you get what I'm saying? So we spend time chilling together to creating the sound that you guys now hear as Chantrap. Because within the project, yes, there's tracks that they are on like trap beats that anyone could have jumped on. But I've realized that a lot of songs that stand out are the ones that now we actually sat down and created for the sound and actually call that chant rap. So yeah, chant rap is the voices of fallen kings. That's what I call it. Because when I was writing some of these songs, I was actually reading a lot about Bedi history, the Marota people. So I read about a lot of our kings, Sikwadi, Sikuku, Netular. I read about them. I read about how they ruled over the land, how they lost it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that actually became generated in just ideas and creativity for me. I wrote some of these songs actually feeling like I'm actually sitting somewhere in the Bobo of Matawa and this is the song that I'm singing, you know. And what I channeled memories of me being in initiation school, so I got you know. So that's what I started remembering, because we would wake up every day 4 a.m. and chanting, you know what I'm saying. So all those things actually came into play when I was actually coming up with the project. Every little bit of ounce yasipedi in me that I had to go like I had to do that with it. So that's how I actually was able to do this project in my language and you know, with English as well. But the English was just there. We wanted to actually help us sail through. But the Sepedi part, like I was saying, was me actually going through to the roots of what.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. I fear no evil.
right now my direct market could be Bedi people. That's what I can say. Those are the people that are appreciated the most right now. But also the fact that I'm Bedi, Bima is not Bedi, but Bima is the one that produced the beats. So that's where it comes in, the genius of just music. So everyone else who listens to my tracks, they'll tell you, okay, there is the fact that you do the tracks in Bedi, but I like it because I just hear pure music. I don't hear your words because I'm not Bedi. I might not understand that, but I love the tracks because it's music. So I'm actually humbled by when people say that, because I grew up listening to Oliver Mtukudzi, didn't hear what he was saying, but I'd play those tracks. My friends would even tease me, what the hell are you listening to? You know what I'm saying? I'm young, I'm out here listening to Tori, what shall we do? But that for me was proper tracks, like the beats, everything. So that's what I grew up loving. And I'm actually realizing that now, this is actually the sound that I've always wanted to do as a kid. It's just that now stumbled upon hip hop because everyone else is popular, they're doing hip hop, they want to rap, and they just want to show each other off, you know what I'm saying? So as I grow older, I'm starting to find that my sound is very much African, and it's actually broad, and it's not just about the Wapiti people, it's actually about our culture, it's about our diversity, it's about where we can actually take things.
Yeah.
We go hard, we go hard.
Chantrap, I worked with a lot of producers, so it wasn't a feature EP. It was just me alone telling my truth. So I worked with Bima on production, worked with Flow Killers, worked with Dope Beats, worked with 24 Inches, formerly known as Mac Murphy or Mac Shot. Hey, this guy's changed so many times, I don't even know what to call him now. So those are the producers I worked with, and it's only because we've always been friends, like people that you chat to, and then as soon as you say, hey Joe, I need a beat, and they're the quickest to respond, and then they send you beats, and I make my selection, listen to whatever, and then create a track to it, and then I come here to Bima, and then I record with Bima. Yeah, I strictly record with Bima because now we know how I'm supposed to sound. We don't want to compromise the sound, we don't want to compromise anything that we have now created. Right? So the whole EP was recorded right here on that mic. No, I don't think that's the mic. But but the whole EP was recorded here. It started right here.
Let's rap a little. Okay, I think I'm on it. Hey, yo, Bima, turn me up a little bit, man. Aight. Listen, I just wanna get cash, stay fresh like KO. But the struggles of the come up got me in chokeholds. I used to see the glory, but lately I'm blindfolded.
Man, that felt like just another performance.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I tell people that, it's like, I'm trying to be modest. I'm like, for real, I'm a performer. For me, it's like we on to the next, And because when we went to perform at Orlando, we already did like a few activations around. So every weekend we were performing out at malls. So getting the feel of a bigger crowd was already in us, you know what I'm saying? We were already prepared for such. So, and the big crowd, I think I was made for the big crowd than a smaller crowd. Because I'll tell you this, when we did one of the activations, we did it in a club on a Thursday night, I was more intimidated by that small crowd than all these other big crowds that we performed at. Because, like I was saying, my sound is different. Now you just put me in a club, in the club they would rather listen to something that they're familiar with, So now I'm about to be this guy in the club on some theater sound, That's what I felt like. But at the same time, I held it down, and I got a feel of how my music would actually be in the club.
Mama, don't cry no more. And tell him that we come a long way. Dear mama, I pray to God I'll be major. I saw the future while conversation.
Well, for me, health. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm driven by health, and as long as I'm still healthy, I'm gonna keep running. You know what I'm saying? I've got a clear path of where I'm going. So my motivation is not gonna come from another man. Like, I don't believe that. I'm not gonna sit here, see someone else and say, yo, I need to get up because this guy is doing it. If I can't do it for myself, then I've already lost half the battle. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep pushing the way I keep pushing, because I still have the health. I still have health. When you already seen so many people lose it, when you've seen so many people get so close and then something happens, you know, I've seen that so many times. I'm not about to be the same person, you know what I'm saying? I've got everything planned out for myself. So my biggest thing I can say to anyone else out there is that plan everything for yourself. You have this man that you see in the mirror every day, you know what I'm saying? If all else fails with everyone else, because you know we meet up with people, we have plans, we've got this and that we gotta do, but if that falls through, what happens then? Back to the drawing board, or now you can't move because people dropped you. So always stick to the plan that you have with yourself and with God, and everything else that comes through you. Yeah, the launch was really proper. You know, like the weather was actually moody that day because it kept on drizzling. But everyone else just stuck through. Like everyone was just there waiting for my performance. You know what I'm saying? We started my performance at 7. I did 10 tracks off the EP. I didn't do all 12. And yeah, I actually enjoyed myself. I can't wait to see the footage of me actually performing the whole thing. And we had it planned out. Dimo was out there playing keys, my team was out there, and yeah, I had the support of Phoenix, I had the support of 0 Degrees and Lace, Siggy and Swift, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just really proud. But 2018, I'm already off the wagon. Like, the reason I dropped the EP on the 30th of December was for me to actually start the year already running, you know. So I'm doing a whole lot of interviews now. I'm doing a lot. I've got a tour planned in Limpopo now, but that I'm gonna reveal as time goes by because that's second quarter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but right now it's just pushing the music out there. People are liking it. Planning another launch soon because we did a launch in December. And then yeah, we might just do another listening session for people elsewhere so that they can also enjoy having us around them. Yeah.
Feeling like a Taliban, I'm about to blow up. Meet me on the other side if you show up. You know I'm a king, yeah, and I don't wear crime.
JR, like, I feel like JR really is sleeping on me. I'm joking. He doesn't know me yet, you know what I'm saying? I've looked up to JR for a while, you know. I've been listening to his tracks since before and I'm like, this guy can be dope. I like his flow, I like how he does his tracks. Didn't know on vibe, so I'm a fan, grand sharp in a way, I'm not gonna hide it. So I'd really like to work with him, you know. With I feel like last year it was a surprise for me to work with Kabomi and Proverb, you know, and this year I must move on to other people as well that I've always wanted to work with. I must keep it moving, I must keep the standards moving, and hopefully even shoot videos with these people. That's what I want to do. Nah, that's how it worked out is that I was with Kabomi in studio and Proverb also jumped on the track when they sent it to me. So yeah, he only sent us his verse back, but that was proper, you know. The fact that the niggas actually acknowledged me by actually putting me on the track with Proverb and Kabomi, you know, because it's actually on the album. And yeah, it was actually proper.
Call the shots, let me see that thing go, let me see it move. Original, way you shaking my girl. You tell me what and tell me who do.
You can follow me at Mochene SA on Facebook, Mochene_SA Insta. Also on Twitter, Mochene_SA. And yeah, everything else is aligned from there, man. Everything is always in my timeline. And yeah, probably it might be a surprise what how interview I'm going to do. Well, I got a like yeah, the game is my film or it's a like Caroline and I will take it and get Mochene Hoshia John Paralama Shad.
Some of us are like a motono. She says, I get out the gadget. I get out the gadget. She says, I get out the gadget. I get out the gadget. I
Retro is actually a brand owned by a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And so when he started off, he used to actually use like some of his friends to model his stuff, you know. And luckily, we've got friends that take photos, we've got friends that are busy with music, you know what I'm saying? So the relationship was always mutual for us to just help each other out.